Hi guys, so today I'll be showing you how to solve some limits. First one is limit as t approaches 0 of 3 over t minus 3 over t squared plus 1. So we'll need to get a common denominator between these two fractions. This denominator right here can be rewritten as t plus 1. This is a t actually. And then we can rewrite this as t equals, limit as t approaches 0 of 3 t plus 1 all over t plus 1 minus 3 t plus 1. Now that they have a common denominator, we can combine the two terms. So limit as t approaches 0 of 3t plus 3 minus 3 over t plus 1 equals limit as t approaches 0 of these two cancel out 3t over t plus 1. These t's will cancel, so we're left with 3 over t plus 1, and if t approaches 0, this will approach 0, so we're left with 3. The second one is the limit as x approaches 0 of absolute value sine x over sine x. So since it's an absolute value, we'll have a piecewise function. Let's first look at what the sine function graph looks like. So let's say this is pi, this is negative pi. It's coming in from here down to 0, and then from here up towards 0. And it continues on like something like that. So we can write the absolute value of sine x as a piecewise function. So we have sine x for whenever x is greater than 0, and negative sine x when x is less than 0. So we'll evaluate these two functions and plug them into the limit. So we'll evaluate limit as x approaches 0 from the right. So we'll be using this top one, and we'll plug this into this numerator. So limit as x approaches 0 from the right of sine x over sine x, which will just equal 1. So to evaluate the other side, limit as x approaches 0 from the left of, now we'll plug in this negative sine x over sine x, which will give us negative 1. Since these two are not the same value, the limit as x approaches 0 of absolute value of sine x over sine x does not exist. And the third limit example is limit as x approaches 1 of x squared plus x minus 2 over x squared minus 4x plus 3. So we can begin by factoring out the numerator and the denominator. So we have in the numerator x plus 2, x minus 1, and in the denominator x minus 3, x minus 1. So we can see that these two terms will cancel out, and we're left with limit as x approaches 1 of x plus 2 and x minus 3. We can plug 1 right into this, so we're left with 1 plus 2 over 1 minus 3, which will give us 3 over negative 2.